Hey YouTube, I'm back, but I have another video I'm gonna be doing. So y'all will get a fashion video later today. And think so yeah. So what I wanted to come and talk to y'all about, and I'm saying about, yes, mommy went and put on a bra. Um, I want to come and talk to y'all about reboots. How many of y'all are disgusted when producers take something you grew up to and give it a new plot line, give it a new tale, picking somebody you don't think should play the character. Now, I'm going to list some childhood shows and shows in general I didn't appreciate of getting remakes. And I'm going to tell you about a show I feel like, and this is just me, just how I feel, that should have a third remake. Let me just say, a third remake. All right. So without further ado, let's get started. So let me just tell you, my feeling about remakes, that's it's good and dandy to do a couple remakes. So as y'all know, on TV we have, from when you think of movies to television shows, there's a lot of remakes. So let's talk about, okay, we have the reboot of Murphy Brown. I watched it a little bit when I was young, but didn't truly give a care about it. Yeah, yeah. All right, we got the remake. We got a remake of the TV show Magnum PI. I have caught it a couple of times. It's pretty okay in my book. It's pretty okay, but my mom just don't like it at all. She watch it, but she don't like it. It's okay. We both will agree that it's okay in a way, but not okay that everything is not authentic to the show. Let's just say that, like, one of the characters supposed to be a man, they made it into a woman. Yeah, we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna have to go and watch it to get to before I can give y'all a full insight about the show. But yeah, that's number two. Then probably about not last year, not 2016, we got the remake of MacGyver. I think everybody remember the MacGyver TV show from back in the day. So now you got the newer version. Baby, I like to. I actually, with my mom, I crack jokes about the leading man, because the crack joke of the leading man of MacGyver, he don't. They try to make him too much like MacGyver, but to me, the guy don't look like MacGyver. And like, if you look at the guy, the leading man who plays MacGyver, you will be thinking, like, hold up, wait a minute, is that John Cena playing MacGyver? When you look at this dude, he looks like John Cena. Regardlessly, it's just like that. That's number three. And then number four, as y'all know, Netflix is doing the remake of She-Ra, Princess of Power. She-Ra, Princess of Power, instead of calling She-Ra the Princess of Power, is She-Ra, the Princesses of Power. That's my biggest thing. I was very disgusted with the title, how they changed the title. To me, that's just, you just don't do. Now, the biggest remake I cannot stand, and I'm literally saying I cannot stand, is the Alvin and the Chipmunks movie and television show. I do not like the television show, and I don't like the movie. What really got me was the three sequels of the movies. The first one, the second one, and the third one. The three sequel movies of Alvin and the Chipmunks, mommy did not like, because I grew up to Alvin and the Chipmunks, and I just was so, let me just say, disgusted how they did this remake, how they did this remake. And the remake just disgusts me to the core. Let me just say, it just disgusts me to the core. I just don't like it. Now, those are the remakes I just can't stand, because to me, if you're going to do the remakes, make sure you be authentic to the original series. And so the big question with this half of the video is, oh, do you prefer to have the authentic of the original series, or have a different twist to the original series? That's that. Now, the show I'm here to come and talk about that I wish would have a you can say remake or reboot, but I would say I could say remake and a reboot. I think everybody know, if you watch WGN on TV, if you have WGN, like if you have Dish or the Dish Network or the Direct TV, you probably get WGN. And WGN has several remakes I would love to see. So I'm going to be talking about two today. So the first two I want to talk about. I want to talk about Heat of the Night. Who do not want to see a remake of The Heat of the Night? A third remake. Now, let me just tell you, the one you see on TV, on WGN, that would be the second remake. The originally starred Carol O'Connor and Sidney Poitier. Y'all heard me. Starred Carol O'Connor and Sidney Poitier in the original. Then it went off. Then they bring in the one that we see now. I can feel that can be cast as if they actually did The Heat of the Night, but still had those same characters, and just modernize it a little bit. I think it will work. I think you can have any and everybody part of that show. I mean, the show was a great show. I mean, if y'all remember Mr. Bubba Skinner, Mr. Auntie, who originally played Bubba Skinner, was one of the biggest characters, because his character was a ladies' man, and I would love to see somebody play that. And the question of the day on this particular portion is, if you can cast a modern version of none other Mr. Bubba Skinner off The Heat of the Night, who would you cast? I don't know who I would cast, but I want to hear from y'all ladies. Who would y'all cast? So then the second thing is, I would love to see a remake of Murder, She Wrote. As y'all remember, probably about 3 years ago, they said it was going to be a Murder, She Wrote remake, and we have never heard nothing from that since then. Well, I still want to see a Murder, She Wrote remake. I mean, I would love to see it, a new version. Angela Asbury, I wouldn't give a care what if she's black, white, whatever. I wouldn't care about that. But I just feel like this show, remaking some shows from the 1980s, the 1970s shows. Those are some good shows that was good shows, and I remember some of those shows from the 80s. Now, I just want to hear from y'all. Now, the biggest question of the day is, what show that you grew up to you want a remake or a reboot to? Until then, I'm Alicia. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe.